Yeah, I mean, obviously I was pretty pleased. I thought we had really good energy, and I thought that our details were pretty sharp. You know, I think it was the most attentive to detail we've been in a long, long time, maybe since the St. Peter's game. And obviously you're happy about that, but, you know, we've been fooled by these guys before. You know, you've seen great performances from them before, and then they've come out and rested on their laurels. And you're not going to be able to do that against a team like Central, who's coming in here on Saturday, who's as talented as anyone in our league and plays as hard and is as tough as anyone in the league.
Can you go over all the stuff that you did this week that was different?
We didn't.
Liz said they had eaten laundry.
We had pregame meal in the laundry room, yes. And they just were not allowed in the locker room. But the drills that we did on the court were the same drills that we've done since October 15th. And maybe there was just a little bit more focus and a little bit more, like I said, attention to detail to carry those drills over into the game. You know, I've said to you before that there's times it seems like we play harder in practice than we do in games at times, which is the complete opposite of every human instinct there is. And so we battled for 3 days in practice, and it was nice to see us battle tonight.
Are you, I'm not going to say confident, are you hopeful or optimistic that what they did tonight is not just a one shot?
No.
No, you're not.
I'm not. I can't. Because, again, we've been fooled by them before. They've put together great performances. They've put together great efforts. They haven't been able to do it time and time again, though. And so we made some shots tonight. We got some easy buckets early. And again, that's a situation where it's easy to play hard in situations like that. Like, I'd like to see us back to Kent State, where in the second half we couldn't make a damn shot, but we defended our ass off. And we played as hard as you could play. So Central, they're going to defend just as hard as we defend. They're going to work just as hard as we work. And now let's see if we can go toe-to-toe against a team like Central and give that same kind of effort when, you know, shots aren't falling and things are difficult. But I'm not optimistic and I'm not hopeful of anything yet. They got to prove it every single day.
Do you feel like this is something that you have to prove as a head coach? That you can keep the focus of these players throughout the year?
I mean, I don't think I have to prove it as a head coach. I want to prove it so that my guys have success. Like, it's not about me proving myself as a head coach. It's about giving these guys an opportunity to be successful. It's what we told them that they were going to do when they came here and we recruited them. And so it's up to us, to make sure that they're focused and to provide them with the necessary information or the tools that they need to be successful. But it's about their experience. It's not about me.
What was the thing, Andy, that you might have been most pleased with?
I thought the enthusiasm of our bench. I told them yesterday that they're very unfun to coach because they don't necessarily enjoy the process. They don't enjoy practice. They don't enjoy games. We have guys that don't shut up as soon as they walk off the court, and as soon as they walk on the practice floor, it's like walking to the executioner. And it shouldn't be that way. And I've asked them time and time again, like, are we taking the fun out of this for you? Is there something that we're doing that it makes you hate coming here every day? And they all say no. And so I said, then where's your enthusiasm? You're 18 to 22-year-old kids who are playing Division I college basketball at a high level at a great school, and you should be excited as hell every day that you come and you get to compete. And I don't understand why you're not. And so it was nice to see guys cheering for each other. It was nice to see guys standing up and applauding each other. It was nice to see guys high-fiving each other when they came in and out of the game. Like, those are the kind of things that teams do.
I thought you yourself, especially at the start, were more animated
Yes.
than you had.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I feel like sometimes I need to give them energy, and I need to, I don't know, because sometimes as a head coach you feel helpless on the sidelines because you're not on the floor. It's one of the things I've learned this year being a head coach, and it's probably even, as an assistant, As an assistant, you don't you know you're not going to have that much control. But then as a head coach, you think, well, maybe I'll have more control over the situation. Well, if you don't prepare them well in practice, I mean, you can call the plays you want, and you can sub and do different things, and there's occasional times where you have control, but it's up to those guys. And so I told the guys sometimes I feel like I'm handcuffed on the sidelines because I would love to go out and I would love to give energy with them, and I would love to dive on a loose ball, and I would love to rotate over and communicate. I'd love to do all those little things again. And so I think that maybe in order for them to have that kind of energy and have a sense of urgency, that I have to have a little bit more sense of urgency on the sideline. And again, if I have to exhaust myself running up and down the sidelines so they exhaust themselves on the floor, I'm more than willing to do that.
Is it as simple as flicking a switch with these guys? I mean, as far as their motivation, it seems that every time they do play hard, they come out at 100%. We have a result like we did.
Well, they're talented and they're intelligent. And so when you're talented, you're capable of playing games like this. And when you're intelligent, you know when you've messed up. And so as you see, a lot of times we'll play a poor game and then come out and have a great showing. And then we get happy with our success. And we think we're good again. And we think that, we're this big, bad team. And sometimes I have to remind them we're 10-12, 6-5. And so, obviously, losing to Quinnipiac was disappointing. Not coming out more urgent in the Sacred Heart game was even more disappointing. And so they know that they've messed up. And so now they're going to come out and give everything they can. The question will be, after a successful win like this, can they do it again on Saturday?
Did you anticipate this kind of energy before the game?
No. A very hard group to read. Sometimes they come in out of the warm-ups and they're flying high, and I'm like, wow, here we go. And it doesn't translate. And then there's sometimes they come in and they're stone-faced and they come out and,
So at any point
play hard and do. I have no clue.
At any point during this week, then, you didn't really see the light bulb moment in there?
I wish I could point to one, but wasn't there.
32 field goals, 26 assists. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, because again, we're talented, but we're not some offensive juggernaut that each guy can kind of go and get his, and we're going to run ISOs for K, and the next time we'll run ISO for Russ, and then we'll get V, let him get his turn. It's not how we operate, and so we got to be able to make plays for our teammates.
Can a game like this, the way Russell came off the bench, seemed like he found the shot a little bit? Is it a thing with him where once he starts getting going, maybe this will motivate him, or not motivate him, but ignite him for the rest of the season?
I hope so.
There was a series tonight, like flight the pass, got a shot, made it, and then came back down and blocked the shot.
Yeah. Again, that's stuff that Russell can do when Russell decides he wants to do it.
What are you going to do with your lineup Saturday?
We'll see how practice goes tomorrow.
You think you showed some energy on the sidelines tonight?
I thought that was the weakest technical foul that anyone's ever received.
Well, the weakest signal you're talking about.
Well, I was in a squat and I was trying to have a conversation, and I didn't even curse. I just wouldn't stop talking.
I think he was tired of hearing it. The score was fucking 38 points.
Yeah, but again, here's the problem. You're under 500 overall for the season, and you're 500 in your league. I have to take every single opportunity I can to coach and try and help my team get better.
So you were talking to him?
He told me that I can't ask him questions about why they call fouls and what they do, that I'm refereeing too much. And I tried to say, well, I'm trying to ask you the question so I can tell my guys not to do the same thing again. I'm trying to learn from the calls you're making so that I can inform my team on a better way to play defense. And he didn't appreciate it.
You seem a little too intense here.
Why?
I said, all when, no guarantee of what he performed Saturday.
Yeah.
You just seem a little bit.
Well, maybe that's what I need to do in order to get guys to play at a certain level.
You're not on our ass.
Huh?
You're not on our ass. Can't we laugh?
Yeah, we can laugh. I'd laugh.
Well, fuck, I know who does some money.
Getting ready for Saturday.
Huh?
I'm getting ready for Saturday.